it's very, very exciting that way. And also what happens later is when your body gets used to 5,000 steps per day, you cannot not do it anymore. Like in my case, if I haven't done the steps, I just feel horrible. So that's what's also getting me going, is that I'm used to it. And I know also this is the investment I'm doing every day for my health, because it's very important. Aloha, my beautiful listeners and viewers. My name is Krista Lakshmidettan, coming to you from beautiful Texas, and welcome to my next episode with Abundance in Action podcast. And today, after a very, very long time, I'm going to do actually a solo episode, which is actually long overdue. We had such a backlog of so many episodes already recorded that we wanted to get them really going and out there. And it's about to basically get to the very end. And we are now looking for also new recordings with new amazing people. But also this year, I may have actually many more solo episodes. So you can also hear me talking about very important topics which actually are very dear to my heart, and which I see can also help you and also make a difference for you in your life. And today I would like to share with you 3 formulas how to reset and also kickstart your health with very, very simple steps. And also how is it I have done this within this last year, and what has changed in my life, and how you also can do a deeper dive into your health this year. And as you remember, I may have mentioned it in 2020 in November, I actually participated in Eric Edmead's Quantum Shift online program. He actually was at that time also in Estonia. So people were also physically present, and some other people were online. So I could also follow it while still in San Diego, and he was in Estonia. And I followed as much as I could. I put things into motion. And by the end of the program, he said, if we are going to get like 30 people who would like to join WILDFIT program, we will put this together. And then you'll get the special deal for that. I was like, wow. I had been like checking WILDFIT out for quite a while, and it never seemed to be like a right time or right price or whatever. But now it was just like, okay, I'm going to do it. And I jumped into it without even telling my husband. Usually we discuss this kind of like, it's also a little extra investment. But I was like, I know this is going to be good and I trust it. So I'm going to jump on board. And that's what I did. And only like 1 month into it, I understood, oh my God, this is a very powerful thing. I need to get my husband into this program too. And one of the ways, it's a secret, I tell you, ladies, how to get your husband into a health program is actually to gift it to him as a gift. Like maybe there is a Valentine's Day coming, or there is Christmas coming, or there is a birthday coming, or maybe even an anniversary or whatever. Something which is a very important milestone also as a celebration, but which is also connected to health and better health, So that's what I did. I also gifted it to my husband, who then jumped on board, and I wanted to fully support him. So I jumped into his group again. So I did actually 2 WILDFIT challenges back to each other, and it was amazing. So I let go like 14 kilos, like around like 30 pounds. And my husband, I think it was like over 20 kilos and so many more pounds. So it was like amazing. Not only that we had let go extra excess weight, but also that things had really changed and shifted on a deeper level in our lives as well. So by the end of the second challenge, I understood like, oh my God, there are so many different things here which have actually popped up and also are as a domino effect going into my life and cleansing on a very deep level also everything else what's not really fully supporting me anymore. So what happened was after doing that second one as well, I realized, oh my God, as a coach for 20 something years, I realized that, when someone's body is out of whack, we can work with their inner family or do some inner mind shift work and so on. But if their bodies are out of balance, nothing will really stick to it because the foundation is out of balance. So I realized that, okay, this sounds really powerful. And they were about to start another, coaches training program. And I wanted to jump on board. So that's what I did. And by October, I was already a certified WILDFIT coach. And that has been an amazing journey. Also with 100 other coaches who were in the program at the time. There are now, I think, over 400 coaches, already is getting close to 500 now all over the world. Not everyone is active, but it's a very powerful program. And after the first pilot group had gone through with me, I realized even more like, oh my God, as a coach, seeing my clients also physically change so much. And then that also psychologically, they have now chosen different kind of food and they have different like habits with food. They also have much more freedom. They look nicer. They look more beautiful. They're more healthier. Oh my God, what can be better than this, So I continued. And by now I've been one of the coaches from my coaches program who has been one of the kind of like a most active coach, so to say. And I really enjoy it. And I have many future ideas where to build this one too. But for now, I wanted to share 3 very simple tools with you, which you could put into action. And I guarantee if you do this, you will be able to already, have a better life and also have a little better, quality of life. So just recently, I was running a 5-day health reset challenge. And that one was in Estonian, and I'm going to do an English one very soon. So when that will be, I don't know exactly. So be tuned and check my channels, my social media channels, to be sure that you will not miss it. And if you know that you definitely would like to try it out 5 days, then let me know already by contacting me through Facebook Messenger. When you type my name in, Krista Ralaksmidetten, it will pop up. And then you can already let me know, like, Krista, can you sign me up for that 5-day health challenge? So I already can sign you up in the waiting list there. So, but what we started with was I was talking about, how it is very difficult to survive without breathing. And many of us, we take breathing for granted. So that's why I was actually teaching people a couple of breathing techniques. And because of that, they could also then practice and, change their lives through that. So today here, I will teach you WILDFIT's 555 breathing technique. And I'll also post a little guidance how to do Bhastrika breathing, because I have really enjoyed that one, which is from yoga. And if you even just use those 2 breathing techniques, your life will completely change. What happens when we do deeper breathing is that we will bring in more oxygen, we will relax more, we will be much more present in that present moment, and will also so many other things which you have maybe packed inside of you, maybe bad emotions or something else, you can really push them out. And this will also help you to be emotionally much more calmer and much more like present here and now. So the 5-5 breathing is very simple. This is one of the tools WILDFIT is teaching, and you can learn it very quickly with me. So what we do, I will count 5. So you breathe in, and then I'll hold. You will hold when I count another 5. And then you will breathe out when I count the other 5. So you can see if you have been eating regular food, it may be that your sinuses and your nose is really closed. That's totally okay. So you can then breathe out and breathe in also through your mouth. That's totally okay. If your nose is already cleared, then you can do it and breathe through your nose. So let's try. So I'll start to count, and then you will start to breathe in now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we breathe in again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one more time. We breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now just close your eyes. And I actually also forgot to say something before you start to breathe. You can also like kind of do like an inner check-in, like how do I feel from the scale of 1 to 10? How do I feel? And for example, if you felt 4, then I guarantee after doing this breathing, now when you close your eyes, it's like, okay, how do I feel now? You would probably feel already 6 or 7. It's such a simple tool. It helps you to really calm yourself down, and it helps with so many other things as well. So the Bhastrika breathing guidance video I put into the notes, so you can check that one out as well. And that's a very simple one. It's a little more movement. It's a little more active. But if you would like to also, really keep your lungs really well functioning, and also get some maybe access or excess, emotional stuff off your chest, that's a really good one. And it also brings in more oxygen. So that one I would recommend you to do 3 times 20. So 3 times one segment, and then maybe do it 3 times during the day, not later than 6 p.m. so that you can still go to bed and not get too activated. So such a nice tool. I guarantee you, if you would just continue your life, including these 2 breathing techniques, you will be so much better in so many ways. It's also when you bring in more oxygen, you will also bring in and you will help your body to get more alkaline. And as you know, most people, they are overly stressed today's world, and also they eat wrong. So our bodies are overly acidic. So when you are doing these breathings, you're also balancing your body out and bringing and making it more alkaline. So that way also, one way is to drink the water, which is alkaline, or helping you to make your body more alkaline. Another thing is to breathe. So that was the first step. And the second step is basically to drink good water. If you haven't been really drinking a good water, I would give you a formula from Rina Rautsik, who is one of the holistic doctors in Estonia. And she actually recommends to start with this and maybe drink it in that formula for at least 3 months. And after that, you can actually alternate how you would like to mix it as you feel like is right for you and what is it you need. So basically take a 2-liter, a jar of water, and as possibly clean water as possible. And then take half a teaspoon of Himalayan salt and half a teaspoon of baking soda and mix it all into that water. If possible, try to find the most organic and simple and best baking soda, because the regular baking sodas may be a little chemically processed and so on. And if you have even like a 4 salt mix, that's even maybe better. Why Himalayan salt? I would even recommend Himalayan salt instead of sea salt, because Himalayan salt is probably much more cleaner as a produce, and also it has over 84 minerals in it. And you can drink that. 2 liters is a good start. If you are a little overweight, then you should start a little less. And if you're not sure what's the ratio, you can reach out to me and I'll give you the detailed guidance, how much to start with if you are overweight. So that's a really, really cool tool. I always, when I have my events or whatever, I always have my water bottle. It has the mixed water already in there, so I can nourish myself and also nourish all of me. And Rina has said if you drink this water for 3 months every day, it actually helps you to eliminate your chronic dehydration, which most people must have nowadays. So that has also so many other things it can help your health with, because then everything starts to repair itself and balance itself. And it's a whole science what the good water can do in your body. So that's another tip which you could add into your life. And the last one, which I'll share here, would be movement. So if you're not really used to move a lot yet, I would recommend, I have a Garmin watch, so it could be a fitness watch. If you don't want a fitness watch, you could just start with a little, in your phone, you can just download an app which starts to count your steps. You can start with just mapping how many steps per day you do, and then start to increase it. The maximum minimum, I would say, would probably be 5,000 steps per day. And it's really good thing to start with, a little, commitment to yourself and your health. And if you have more steps, that's okay. I started with this like exactly 2 years ago. And I said, every day I will walk at least 5,000 steps, no matter what the weather, where I am, what's going on. And I have kept it going. It doesn't matter whether I've been traveling, whether it's been like crazy weather outside. I always, take care that I have those 5,000 steps. Why exactly 5,000? They actually recommend 10,000. I realized if I will push like 10,000, it will be a little pushing every day. And I have been pushing myself too much throughout my life. So I decided 5,000 is the maximum minimum. If I can always do more. But 5,000 is what I give my body to do. And basically, it's equaling to 40 minutes of walking. You can also spread it out on your day, 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the afternoon or evening. And it's very, very important that you have some movement in your body, because your lymph system doesn't have any pump. So if you're not walking enough or not moving enough, all of your toxins, which lymph system usually is eliminating and dissolving and pushing out, they can't get out. So they're just like circulating in your body. So when you move, you basically start to help the lymph system to move things around and also eliminate all of the toxins. And there's so many other things the lymph system is doing. So, and in addition to that, of course, your heart will get a little, movement and exercise and is pumping more blood everywhere. And also your muscles, which need to move. We are actually made to move. Our ancestors were moving at least 10,000, if not 20,000 steps per day. And now we are just living such a comfortable lifestyle that we are actually not doing that anymore. So that's a really good way to start. If you have real trouble, you have maybe super overweight and you're like, oh my God, how do I get even to 1,000 steps? Then Erica Meads, who is the founder of WILDFIT, has said, the good start would be just to do the choice, I'm going to do this, and then put your clothes on and then start to go, towards your front door. And that's it. So next time you already put your clothes on, you put your shoes on, and then you go all the way, maybe even down the stairs to the front door. And every time you take another step, so that it will become almost like a habit. I would recommend to get the watch to, map your steps, or your phone, and make yourself a deal that you will move a little bit every day for 21 days. As they say, this is the maximum minimum to keep yourself going and also integrating a new habit into your life. This is why I like WILDFIT program, because it's actually 90 days. So as you are going through it so many weeks, it's actually going to be imprinted into your body, because you do more than 3 times 21 days of that cycle, with the new things, and you really get an idea how things will be. So it's very, very exciting that way. And also what happens later is when your body gets used to 5,000 steps per day, you cannot not do it anymore. Like in my case, if I haven't done the steps, I just feel horrible. So that's what's also getting me going, is that I'm used to it. And I know also this is the investment I'm doing every day for my health, because it's very important. And why is it important? Because I'm connected to my why. And what is my why? My why is to use the maximum capacity of my talents and share it with the world. And for me to do that, I have to have the maximum capacity with my body, mind, and spirit to be fully healthy, so that I can help the most maximum number of people. So in your case, maybe yours is not that kind of a why. Maybe yours is, I want to just get healthy. And that's totally okay as well. So once you figure out your why, then your health can, become very, very important part of that. And once you start to reset your health, everything else in your life will also change. So 2005, I started to work with people, and I started to also offer my services through Abundance Wheel. So I took a piece of paper, I made it into 4 quadrants, and also had like a circle in the middle section. The middle section is the sexuality. Then on the right-hand corner quadrant, there is the relationships with yourself and with the others. And then down below, there will be health. And then next to it will be, your life mission, where all of your talents can express itself. And on the very top quadrant, there is actually holistic abundance. So in order to live a holistically happy and fulfilled life, all of these quadrants need to be in full action and full motion all the time. And for many years, I thought that the number one quadrant which needs to be in place is actually relationships firstly with yourself and then others. Now I understand it's actually health, because when your health is out of whack, you can't even have a good relationship with yourself, because you're fighting all the time. And then, of course, sexuality, which doesn't mean only sex, but it's also, the intimacy, being intimate with yourself, or taking care of yourself, pampering yourself, and feeling that you are connected, and you're also exercising your sexual organs. So there are so many ways to do it, even without a partner. So, and it's very important to do it so that you can also have blood running into those organs as well. So all in all, it's very important that you activate those 3 steps: breathing, and then, of course, the good water and movement. So if you put all of these 3 together and start to practice all of these every day, and maybe even note down how much and what you did every day, then you will actually guarantee will have a better health and better future as well. And what are my plans with WildFit is that I would really like to start to teach it to bigger groups and organizations, and in the future, even corporations. I see lots of people needing this information. It's a very simple food education which we need in order to start to get better care of our bodies, minds, and spirits. So that's why it's so important that each one of us, we would find the people and also coaches who would resonate with you and sign up with those courses and classes so that you can do also make a different choice and take care of your body differently. And in order for people to really have a taste, I will do, I think the first one will be sometime in March, a 5-day little health challenge. So you can also jump on board and get a little, idea how this works, how I as a coach work, and if I am the coach for you for WildFit. And then beginning of April will be the next WildFit group in English starting. And after that, I'll have one also coming in September. So in the future, my big groups will go start in January, April, and also in September. And I'll always do one-to-one sessions as well, so that you can actually also do the one-to-one 90 days. It will be a little different price in that case, but that's also possible. I would actually recommend always to do at least once with the group, because it's a very, very special experience. You have the group spirit, you have all the people there, and lots of inspiration, motivation from everyone in the group as well. And in my own case, I can say that for this past year, I have fully practiced WildFit principles. I live it as a lifestyle. I just came from a call where one person who hadn't seen me for over a year said that, "Oh my God, what happened, Crystal? All of your, wrinkles on the top part of your face are gone. What happened?" So that's the thing, because I do seasonal eating, I'm also boosting my growth hormone. I'm also, helping my body to release all the old toxins, the old fat, what is in the old fat cells. So everything is all the time in motion, and always also the good stuff comes in and bad stuff goes out. And of course, because of that, I'm also much more productive. I have much more energy, and I'm also much more careful what choices I do when I go grocery shopping. Actually, your health starts in the grocery shopping, because you make choices, you vote with your money for different, products and produce, what you put into your, basket. And I'll give you also a little homework next time you go and do your grocery shopping. And when you are at the counter and paying for yours, just look what's in the basket in the person who is in front of you and the person who is behind you. Just see how much fresh produce like veggies and fruits and stuff is in their baskets, and then look how much is in yours. I just recently did that test, and I realized, oh my God, mine was basically only fresh produce and veggies, and also green veggies, and also all kinds of colorful veggies, and also fruits. And the person behind me, the only fresh stuff she had in her basket was just a box of strawberries. The rest was all packaged food. And many people don't know that the packaged food actually is so often not only full of chemicals, but also full of hidden sugars. And that will be another episode where I will actually talk about why hidden sugars are a problem, why we should be more aware, and what can we do to make it a little different in the future. So till then, I hope you enjoyed this formula for your health, breathing better and breathing more consciously, good water, and also movement. Very simple tips which you can put into action already today. And if you feel that you need a guide on your health journey, or you need a life coach, or you need someone to be there for you while you go through major transformation or transitions, I can also be here for you as a coach for 20 plus years. I love working with people and see how you transform your beautiful possibilities into your new futures. So thank you so much. And as always, please like, share, and comment. And till the next time, we'll wait for your beautiful appearance on our channel and sharing it everywhere. Mahalo.